All your tests? All your test marks happy with your math, science, English, Chinese, how?
Haven't given out yet.
Okay, how about you, Jamie? Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Junie. Audio got issue. How is the result, Jamie?
Haven't given.
Okay, whatever the result is, let's move on. Don't deal with the past, move forward. You cannot turn back the clock and look for the past. So to be successful and disciplined, I think we have to move forward and look for good things. Okay, that's what you got your pop-in voucher. Okay, go and get some thing for yourself. There's a little gift from Uncle Raymond to you. And let's go through the lesson. June, he still cannot log in. So June, you have to talk about this one here. Then we got an essay to talk about this one here later. Have you all completed your this comprehension already? Comprehension, this one? We are supposed to go through the answer today. Hi, Junie, finally you can log in. Yeah, Junie, can you turn on your camera? Have we? Yes. Can you turn on your camera, Junie? So, have you completed this section B comprehension passage? Because I'm going to go through the answer today. Unless you tell me last few days you got tests, you did not do it. Jimmy?
Didn't do some questions.
Okay, thanks. Han Ye, have you done the comprehension?
Uh, Not yet.
Not yet, huh? Junie, have you done the comprehension? Hello, I'm talking to you, sir. Are you there? Will you mind answer me? Yes or no? Have you done this comprehension? Has a homework because we got the next comprehension passage coming along. I need to know. Okay, Junie, if you don't reply means you have not do like I just presume. I'll give you 1 more weeks to complete this, and then we'll go through this. So we got 2 comprehension passage today to go through. Okay. I told you, this year is very important for you. This you need a lot of practice. Your comprehension passage, your compo, your everything. Like it or not, if you want to go to good triple size class, double pure size class, okay, there's no shortcut. You have to do and practice because Zoom has some limitations. It's not like face-to-face classroom. Okay. All right. Okay, let's talk about this. So, Junie, when you're ready, please turn on your camera. Okay, thanks. Jimmy, let's read this too, please. Thank you very much.
What
Oh,
is
sorry, I'll be sorry. Before that, you all still owe me this $1 billion questions. About do you think getting a degree for your future? This one, the essay supposed to hand in a compulsory. So I hope by this month I give you more enough time. Extended the deadline by end of this month. Give me this essay. All right. Thank you. Go back to you, Jamie. What is the true definition of success to you? Let's go.
now the variable of prosperous termination of attempts or endeavors, the accomplishment of one's goal, the attainment of wealth, position.
Sorry. Are you done?
Yeah,
What happened? Oh, what happened? Are you okay?
yeah,
You finished already?
yeah.
I didn't hear you the last part. I heard only the attainments of wealth, and that's all. Position, honors, or the like. So that is your definition of success. I mean, the definition of success here. That was only recently, last month only. A very short one. That's how they define success: attainment of wealth, position, and honors. Okay. Next one. Jamie.
Euphoria is the experience of pleasure or excitement and intense feeling of well-being and happiness. Certain natural rewards and social activities such as acrobatic exercise, laughing, listening to or making music and dancing can induce a state of euphoria.
So, what is your definition, Jamie? Have you ever won any awards, or have you ever things that you get something that make you very feel successful and 心花怒放, 兴高采烈, so super happy. Have you ever, beside the PSLE result, do you have other things to cheer about? Back to you, Jamie.
Um, winning NSG,
Huh? Sorry?
like winning, like going semi-finals,
Oh, what sport is that?
badminton,
Oh, you, huh? We went into the semi-final. Okay. How is it, single or double?
single.
Single. Wow, you play badminton. Cool. So how do you feel when you're in against semi? You feel all your hard works and perseverance, resilience, determination, dedications, all the years of sacrifice get into semi-finals. So after that, did you get into the final?
I haven't started.
Haven't
Like
start
the
final.
semi-final round haven't started.
Oh, coming, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Then go and exercise your stamina. When is it?
July.
July, ah?
Yeah.
Huh?
Um.
How come so long?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the NSG?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got plenty of time to prepare, my dear. So keep yourself fit, practice more since the exam over already. Okay, go and do some jogging exercise. My nephew is also in badminton. So he went in for DSA. I used to play badminton a lot when I was younger days, but now I think if you ask me, last year I played with him, or the year before I played with him badminton. I tell you, my whole entire legs is wobbly. Okay, my stamina dropped a lot. Last time I can still jump very high. I taught him some technique, but now I cannot take it. Maybe I'm old already. For you are still young, please. Hope, pray for you. All the best. Super League win the final for yourself and the school. And I think the whole damn school, the whole entire school will cheer for you as well as the family. And back here, we also cheer for you. So this is something like, you know, you have to cheers about and find yourself that you get something in rewards and what you have in returns. So may I ask, since we are on this page here on this discussion, so Jamie, do you think so far in your life you feel you feel successful? Wait, let me rephrase. Do you think you're successful? So lah, my success, or third is I don't think I'm very successful. Which one do you think?
Also,
So successful. Why do you think you're so successful?
not a lot of things I feel.
Not a lot of things that you think successful. No, you're not. You are already considered very successful in terms of what your age is. We are not talking about the future, 15 years old, 16 years old. We are talking about now. Okay. You are successful in your own ways. Okay, Judy, what do you think? Are you successful, so successful, and not very successful? Back to you, Judy.
I'm so successful.
Why? You play table tennis or badminton?
Table tennis.
Okay. So why do you say, my dear, that you are so successful?
Because there's sometimes right, I will lose competition.
Mm. Okay, we are not talking just table tennis, my dear. We are talking about your whole entire life. From the day you know what you are, yeah. No, don't say baby, baby, you don't know anything. From the day you know what you want to do in life and all the way till today. Do you think you're successful?
A bit lah. Cause sometimes right,
Mm.
I will like not pass my expectations.
That is different thing. Okay, fair enough. In fact, Junie, you are successful already in your life from the type, not just the competition, whether you enter semi-final, quarter-final, or final. No, it's not big deal. It's big deal, yes, of course. I played table tennis as well when I was younger age. I played table tennis at the void deck. And my place here, the people here are so crazy. In Khatib, people play table tennis. It's like nobody's business. They can play until 11 o'clock and then get complained to my colleagues, the police, and to come down and to ask them to stop that kind of things. Because of tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, the sound upstairs cannot take it. So table tennis and badmintons or even tennis, I play all the racket games. Squash, I also play. Squash, tennis, table tennis, badmintons, all these four racket games I played before. And if you ask me which one is my favorite, I would say tennis is my favorite. followed by badminton and table tennis. But actually, I love table tennis as well. But I think I hang up my squash racket. I find that the games playing inside the wall, the four walls itself is a bit ridiculous because you will get yourself injured, in my opinion. So I feel that, Han Ye, why leave the Zoom? Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, never mind. So, Junie, I feel that you are successful in your own ways. Please don't tell yourself you are so successful. Like same as Jamie, I believe all this year you have done a great sacrifice for yourself. Being humble is correct, it's right. But I think you guys have done a good job because your level of success is determined by your level of discipline and perseverance. So in fact, all of you till today, you are successful. You are what you are today. And in fact, you should be proud of your success, be it your PSLE result, your table tennis result, your badminton result, even your WA12, whatever result in the past. You must be feeling successful now. If not, how are you going to go ahead for the next 4.5 months to complete your so-called final year examination and complete with your classmates and your schoolmates to get the best slot in the top 3 classes in Set 3? So you must tell yourself, I must be successful. I need to be successful. I cannot say I'm not successful because the next 4.5 months is where your final year exam comes in. And if you say I'm so, I know you need to meet your expectations. So the same thing, what happens if this is an essay written and ask you to talk about success? Uh, what kind of ingredients you want to put this in a success story and essay, right? So discipline is the architect of success. Do you agree? Well, I definitely agree. I have to wait for Hanya. I don't know what happened to him. Now, it's the architect of success. You know the meaning of architect means is to build, design, to plan, to construct a building, and so that people can stay inside the building to feel safe and secure, right? Okay, very simple. Let's read on. So disciplines. Jamie, can you read one of these two paragraphs, please? Thank you. Oh, yeah, eating. Okay, Junie, are you able to read this?
Discipline or self-discipline is one of the highest traits of human personality. In everybody's life, there is the need of some rules and regulation to run a life smoothly. Discipline in life is always appreciated by everybody, even those who are highly undisciplined. Discipline is the base of the whole universe. Even the heavenly bodies such as the moon, the earth, and other planets follow rules.
Yeah. If you look at it now, the moon, there's this thing called 初一十五, the first lunar months and the 15 lunar months. And also, you know that this moon, the earth, and other planets go round, orbit round the sun. And the sun, whether you like it or not, the earth has been going around 365 to 300 or 366 days as how the calculation works. Okay, it's so disciplined that we go through years after years. So like all of you, Jamie, Hanye, and Junie, years after years, you wake up early in the morning, you go to school, you go to study, or you visit your friends and relatives, or do whatever it is. Just like the moons, the earth will go round and orbit around the sun. Before that, they thought the sun go round the earth, but it's the earth that itself go round. And thinking about it, they rotate. It's just that it's very disciplined. Sometimes it may not be disciplined enough. In my opinion, it's like the earth suddenly go crazy and start to have earthquake, typhoon, hurricane, volcanoes, eruptions, or tsunami. So that is something maybe it's out of the discipline the earth decided to create some problem, natural disasters to humans being. But as the earth go round the sun, also like come out in the east and set in the west. So this is a very disciplined thing. Just in our life, we need to wake up early because we need to do something. We need to achieve some things. Not just wake up for the sake of God. First thing, when we wake up, of course, we go to the toilet to brush ourselves, clean ourselves clean, and then we move on to it. We know we need to be disciplined to look for food to eat so that we can go with full stomach, with full energy, and complete a task or more tasks on that day itself. Okay, when we talk about beggars, they wake up, they are aimlessly. They don't know what they're going to do. They only beg for food or I'm not sure. How are they going to survive? All right. So now this paragraph is talking about self-discipline is the highest things. So everyone must go and do something to allow himself or herself to achieve what they want in life. Be it study, be it working, be it anything like a football player, they don't have to wake up early in the morning. Professional players, I'm saying, they like Olympic players, Olympic athletes, they know they have to achieve a gold medal. They have to go through a lot of serious trainings and robust and tough regimes, regimentals, exercise or physique to keep themselves continue. So Jamie and Han Ye and Junie, if you are in sports, my advice is early in the morning wake up. Don't stop playing your computer games and handphone already. 虽然没有玩不会死，可是没有进大final 也不会死，没有读书也不会死，可是会受伤一辈子啊。If you don't play games, never mind. Why don't you achieve your success and good discipline? Then you embark on your other things. Please prioritize your things. Don't just concentrate on. Uh, you time and tide wait for no man. So you jolly well have to do something to make yourself able to season your body so that your competitors is going to be very tough. Those who can enter semi-final and final, they must have putting in a lot of efforts. So think about it. I thought I admit Han Ye already. Why is he still not in? Okay, what happened? Still not in? Okay, all right. So guys, carry on to the next paragraph, please. Han Ye, what
They,
happened to you? Okay, carry on.
huh?
No, Han Ye, I was thinking Han Ye just came in. Han Ye, what happened to your video?
My computer crashed.
Your computer fail, huh? Okay. Han Ye, sorry, Junie, hold on. Han Ye, may I ask, just now I asked Jamie and Junie, do you feel yourself very successful, so success and not success at all?
I think
Huh? Sorry, you're hang, you're frozen. You freeze. Hello, Han Ye, are you there? I can't hear you because you're lagging. Do you feel yourself successful, not successful, or so success?
so.
Why? Why?
Because
I can't hear your voice or it's muffling, not very clear.
can you hear me?
Yes, but it's a bit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's I think the echoing.
So
Uh,
I feel is
huh?
I think is it's so
Why?
lah
Why?
because haven't really seen that much success before.
No, I think you are a successful person. You don't see much success because you are only 14 years old. If you say you're 44 years old, 54 years old, 84 years old, that means there are more success and failure story to talk about. So you must put yourself, you see, by the journey that you come in all the way to 14 years old and your Wi-Fi hang. Okay, I think today you have a bad Wi-Fi connections and your voice also got a big problem. Can you check your Wi-Fi? What happened to your Wi-Fi, Han? So I feel that Han, you are successful in terms of what you have achieved for the past many years, and keep it up that way. All right. So if you don't think yourself is successful, can you hear me, Han? Oh, I just hate this kind of connection problem. That's the disadvantage of having Zoom. A classroom will not have this problem. But the advantage of Zoom is because you can sit at home, relax yourself, okay, at your comfort. You can enjoy your breakfast while listening to the tuition class. And Hanye, are you able to hear me? Oh my God, seriously. Mister, are you there? Hanye, your Wi-Fi is very bad.
Yes.
Very bad,
Wait, let
Yeah,
me
very
troubleshoot.
lagging, yeah. So, Hanye, I think you're successful, even though you're 14 years old. You're not 84 or 94 or 104 or 54 years old. But it's enough to tell a few good success stories that you have achieved, like taking care of brothers, completing your PSLE, completing a set one, and now set two, completing every day, going to school without fear, rain or shine. Okay, you're lagging again. Oh my God. Can you do something to your Wi-Fi or router? Restart your whole entire Wi-Fi. Switch off your router, switch off your Wi-Fi, and then reboot the whole thing again. Or maybe you restart your laptop. Okay? Because like that, you make yourself very frustrating. I will continue. So, Hanye, I think you are doing your best. You have been completing well for the past few years. Do not say so success. You must tell yourself you are successful. If you are saying so success, that means you are not ready to prepare for this coming October exam. 如果那个皇上将军，你有没有把握打败敌人啊？皇上，so 而已啦。你说啊，那个将军会被那个皇上拿出去斩了吗？如果那些将军跟曹操讲说我们可能maybe 会打败刘备啊，在打仗没有讲可能的哈，是一定要有把握打仗的。You cannot say maybe your exam cannot say maybe I only maybe well prepared. You must 100% well prepared. There's no such thing as so only. Okay, so you must give yourself full confidence preparing for the next final year exam. That is somewhere end of September and October. If you're not going to do that, good luck to you. So September is going to be a very, very stress week. Those of you who are going to June holiday, enjoy. And those of you who are coming for my face-to-face exam, please let me know. I'm still thinking of preparing June exam. I'm not sure yet. Junie, can you kindly continue the next paragraph for us, please? Thank you very much.
To move on or set orbit around the sun. The sun rises and sets at a fixed time. The earth completes its round of the sun in the fixed hours. The nights and days follow each other, following some rules. All such movements are governed by some law of nature.
So, Junie, I'm not sure. I don't think your school got Malay student, right? But Hanya maybe yes, Jamie maybe yes. Okay. So you realize the Muslim, they have to fast for 1 month. I think that is a very discipline. If I'm I become a Muslim, I think I will not have these determinations and desire to wake up 4:30 discipline in the morning before the sun come up, eat my breakfast, then about 7 plus, excuse me, when the dawns, excuse me, give me a minute. When the dawn start and then I break fast and then take my first meal. Wow, for more than 10 hours, I cannot eat, I cannot drink, I can't swallow my saliva, for 1 month to enjoy Hari Raya Puasa. I really salute them. There's strong discipline and determinations and rules to follow. So I cannot, even as a Catholic, every Friday cannot eat meat. I broke the rules. I cannot. So you need a very strong disciplines. And like what you say, some rules that you wake up early in the morning, you know you need to wake up in the morning to go to school. You cannot be late. You must be punctual. You must be attentive in class to pay attention. Can you imagine if the whole class is sleeping and the teacher is teaching? That is not right. Okay. Hanya, are you ready to read the next paragraph? Hanya, are you ready? No? Jamie, have you finished your breakfast? Can you read the next paragraph? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Students must obey their parents and teachers. They must get up and go to bed on time. Students must be punctual in their studies and
No, this one, men's life, this one.
man's life without discipline is nothing. That man can't succeed in life if he has to get progress, stability, and strength in life. He will have to follow some rules in life for all walks of people. It is necessary.
Yeah, you see, a man's life without any discipline is nothing. Look at Sir Isaac Newton's, Thomas Edison's, Elon Musk, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, all the famous people, even Hitler, for example, himself. Please, the both of you, please turn on your camera. Don't switch off anymore, please. You know, I have to tell my colleagues, don't switch off your camera. If you want to go toilet, just turn on, it's fine. So whether you like it or not, sometime in life, if you do not have a strong discipline, you make yourself to be lacking motivation to continue on in life. So it's good to have some self-motivations. We give a strong discipline. Without discipline, like what you say, you can't progress in life. Carry on next paragraph, please. Jimmy?
Students must obey their parents and teachers. They must get up and go to bed on time. Students must be punctual in their studies and going and coming to or from school or colleges. They must take their timetable and work accordingly. They will certainly taste success in their life if they do so.
Now you understand why you need to have a timetable. My advice is the June holiday is just around the corner in another 2 weeks' time. Why don't you spend the good quality times to sit down and plan to see those subjects that is not strong, that is not doing well? Spend more time to understand them better, do more practices, do more assessment, and understand and ask teachers or people to help you to improve. Because all these subjects will determine your posting to next year's Sec 3. Okay, so same thing like this, obey parents and teachers is one thing, but you must be obligated to yourself to continue to do well by have a set of timetable, a plan, and what time you wake up, what time you sleep. You need that. If you don't, then that's it. You're going to be falling apart, and people on top you will go to the better class. Hanye, are you ready? Stop throwing the teddy bear. They will say you abuse them. Student must sorry, this one here.
There is a very good saying regarding discipline. Wise men preach discipline, great men practice it, while fools defy it. The success failure of a nation certainly depends upon the presence or absence of discipline in the life of its people. The people who developed countries are seemed more disciplined.
Agree not? Look at your grandparents. Hanya, you're from Zhongzhen High, right? Then you know compulsory to take A-Maths next year, huh? And higher Chinese also, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Then, please, you must read a lot already. Stop throwing your teddy bear. I tell you, after I come after the end of the class, I start throwing you upside down. And yeah, okay. So you know that your grandparents, your parents, even yourself, you see, through the years of discipline, you have landed yourself a good school. I mean, a school that you want. I cannot say a good school. Every school is not good, in my opinion. Every school is unique. I believe that some schools are not that good enough, in my opinions. Okay. But I strongly believe even the school are not good enough. They are good students, and excellent teachers and excellent principal. Okay. I don't think every school is a good school. Okay. I'm so sorry. I never believe that statements, but I believe every school is unique and they have excellent teachers and principal and students. That's how I feel. So, Hanya, when you read this, that wise men preach discipline. That's why they are called wise men. That's why they have 孔子、孟子、孙子、老子. Wow, the wind blowing. Sorry. So think about it. If we do not have these wise men like 孔子and 孙子, we will not have great people to follow, like, people like you and me consider great people. Wise people will think, 哎呀，他在讲废话，讲什么知己知彼，百战不败什么三字经弟子规all these are bullshit don't follow. So now you know where they are. Readings and educations and receivings is very important. The success of failures depends on great people and wise people. So when Kongzi and Sunzi were in that time of state in the war, they know that they need to have this group of people to run the country successfully. Back to you, next paragraph. Anye.
Great people have demonstrated discipline through their lives. They got their desired success in their respective fields as they were highly respected and disciplined.
Agree? Agree? Let's think about it. Let's think about it. It's so important. Without these three people that demonstrate their disciplines, 所谓你听过早起的鸟儿有虫吃 rise and shine, rise and shine, and then you will have a good, healthy body. You need to have a good discipline in order to fulfill your desire to achieve success. Without this, how are you going to tell your next generation that Papa or Mama used to be very successful? They will look at you, successful man. See, how they determine you're successful, a good mommy, Jamie, a good mommy, Hanya, a good mommy, Junie, is the amount that you have your house, the car, the money, okay, the number of days that you go for holidays, the job that you have. And imagine, not imagine, and if you are a doctor's engineer, you will not be staying at those very loud rundown buildings. Tomorrow is a very important day to all the 天下的妈妈. How do you know that you wrote all these essay, beautiful poems to your parents, to your mom, or even to next one, your fathers? Because they have demonstrated a strong success, a discipline to bring you up today, to bring out a leader of you. So by writing that card, making a cake for your mother, buying a small gift to your mom, or bring her out for makan or eat, this is just a small appreciation. But you know that your parents, your mommy has a strong discipline and passions ，to 把你养大成人。所以这个是一个小什么讲，一个 appreciation。其实我觉得母亲节Jamie 韩也就你，Do you realize every day is Mother's Day。最重要的日子就是她的 birthday。如果她没有她的 birthday，你就没有你今天了。So I feel the birthday, your mother's birthday is the most important than Mother's Day. To me, every day is a Mother's Day. 不要等到那一天 Mother's Day 你才对她好。That is bullshit You agree 吗，韩燕 You should treat your mom every day to love her every day. True 的，对吗？如果以后你的儿子对你的太太没有礼貌，韩燕，祝你 Will you be happy? No, right? Correct not? So Jamie, if your son and daughter is very rude to you, do you think your husband and you will be happy? No one. Definitely. So same thing, reciprocate. Respect your mom, respect your dad. 他们不会害你的吗？他们是来这边帮你做成一个领袖leader。They want to discipline you. They want to make sure that you are well disciplined, so that 你去到社会不要给人家欺负，你也不要去负人啊。Of course, please. All right, let's go to the next one. Hanya, this is a very super important sentences. Whoever you are doing, whatever you're doing, please pay attention to what Hanya is going to read this one. Go.
A person who is indisciplined is not considered worthy in life. He doesn't get respect and success in life. His life is compared with a ship without a captain or cat without a string and so on.
Correct 哦，一个风筝断了线，就是一个an aimless person. If you don't, okay, let's say now the school got no discipline. You know 7:30 you must reach school. Then after that, yeah, be the citizen of Singapore. Okay, everyone go back to class and study. This is very disciplined. Every day, day in, day out. So recently, Junie, Hanye and Jimmy, recently I watched TikTok. I say, 为什么新加坡孩子每天从周一到周五都要唱国歌？是朗诵那个 pledge 我不懂华语叫什么 pledge 是什么pledge in Chinese how you say Why must they do that Same thing what? I think in China you also have to do that. Maybe American they don't do that. It's only when they sing national anthem is during the 4th of July. Other than that, do they sing? I don't know. Asian peoples, to me, I feel that you may correct me if I'm wrong. I feel that Asian peoples are much better, stronger, and more to discipline. I'm not saying the Western people they are not disciplined. They do have, but I feel that not because I'm just Asian. You can say I'm being biased, favoritism. I don't give a damn. I'm an Asian, so I definitely want to support my Asian people. I'm not saying the Western is bad. No, I feel that through my own personal view and experience. Well, you might correct me, I'm wrong, but I feel that we Asian peoples are very more disciplined. China and Indian histories as well, and other Asians history at home and reflected on that. And I believe also the next one I can think of is the Britain people. They are also very disciplined. If not, they won't conquer the whole entire world for at least 50% to colonize the world. It's very disciplined. Look at Sir Stamford Raffles. To travel all the way from England to Singapore and look for this settling port and a desired port to make British to be shy against. We should thanks for his discipline and dedications and devotions to make the British Empire successful by traveling thousands of miles to settle here and don't know whether this place will get being hostile, attack him or not. And not only that, he lost his whole entire family just to make sure he made Singapore great again by respect. So you see, it's a discipline. So especially for the guy, I'm not saying Jimmy, you're not important. No, especially for the guy, Asian culture is always the man run the show. Uh, doesn't mean the woman cannot run the show. When the men are running the show in the families, you are the captain of the family. So your families are looking upon you as the captain. So sometime, Jamie, next time your husband go overseas and work, and you have three children, and your in-laws stay with you, and you're a helper. So you're the second vice captain. Okay, like badminton like that, got vice captain. Whether you're captain or vice captains is a way to discipline yourself. Uh, this one, Anya, can you complete it for me? For this one.
Indiscipline includes the following things: getting up and going to bed late, not taking foods on time, not working main work on time, putting it off for the next day, watching too much TV, etc.
Have you heard of this Chinese? 今天的事今天做，今天比 Don't pound it out. Seriously, don't give excuses anymore to yourself, children. That do it tomorrow. You only got 4 months. We don't count May. May is going to be halfway through already. You count June, July, August, September, 4 months, bro. Because by first, second week, October, you'll get your result and then start posting up to different classes already. These 4 months, seriously, I think you have to put a stop in your games. I mean, not the badminton, table tennis. Continue to, but don't play until so 夸张 until you injure yourself, touch wood, because you cannot injure yourself next 4 months. Trust me. You want to put your life on the games, yes, but be careful, take care of your health. Injuries will cause you a lot of problems when you come to studies. I've seen a lot of students like that before. And this year is a really very important. If you think PSLE is not a good year, didn't give you good result, I think this is the time to pay back, to recover back your injuries from study and put in the efforts to make sure that you get your best subject combination next year. If not, Hanye, your school is very competitive. I think Juni and Jamie also, right? Right. I got a few students in your school before. I think the twins also in your school. You know, right? The twins, Hanye. Hello? Don't know. Okay. All right. So next paragraph, may I have Jimmy?
But we would like to say that the human life is also not made to move around being disciplined. Sometimes it is better to be undisciplined. On holidays, you can take breaks. Some laws regarding sleeping in getting up, taking food, and enjoying movies.
Yeah. It's not just about being disciplined to do well. You need to know first thing first. If your life is just revolve about taking more breaks, going for holiday, yes, okay, you can take it. Make sure you finish all your success story. You complete all your tasks. You have give yourself a good grades of your study, your sports, your life. Then you go for holiday. It's just like why parents go to June and December holiday is that you have done some good job, you meet their requirements, their criteria, you meet their expectations. So now you move forwards to have a better, uh, very undisciplined um, activities, lifestyle, so that you can have a long sleep, long holidays, away from books, relax for a while, chill under the sun, go for a swim, go for holidays, enjoy your movies, provided you complete all your successful tasks. Jun, last three paragraphs, yes, please, Jun.
Don't follow very strict discipline that people liken you a computer or robot. Human beings are human beings, full of emotions, full of joys. So change is also must. It's a spice of life. So discipline to some extent is good, but living the whole life on the basis of it may turn your life in
Insipid.
Discipline not just determines success, but determines how long you can stay successful. And success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Remember that all success is based on long-term commitment, faith, discipline, attitude, and a few stepping stones along the way.
Yes, yes, thank you very much. Let me explain this paragraph here. We as a human, sometimes we need to unwind ourselves. We need to, if we keep on doing discipline, without proper rest and distress yourself, you become backfire, you will not do good. So it is good to continue to have discipline in the lifestyle, but at the same time, you have to unwind yourself, feel yourself more relaxed so that you can work-life balance. Not easy, you might still not able to catch it. But when you grow older, when you have a timetable to plan, then you can work-life balance. But people ask, Raymond, you can do so many things. You give tuitions, you help your boss in the bazaar and the pop-in, and then you do your volunteer police, and you do other things to take care of mom, dementia mom, all these things. How you juggle, how you discipline yourself 24 hours per day. You already say 24. So you break out in certain time, you plan in advance. Like this month, 25th of Saturday, I may be doing my police duty. So I have to start planning. I have to see which are the things I need to prioritize. Correct? And then of course, the exam for the student is coming. I have to start planning the timetable, the exam paper, and I have to check which students are not strong in certain topics, certain paper. I have to put efforts to help them. So discipline to some extent is good. But living the whole life on the basis, it may turn your life is good. So sometimes it might be very stagnant, very in, how should I say, not what you expect. Sometimes you say, Uncle Raymond, keep doing this type of things. It make my life very rigid. How should I say, not no taste. Very boring. Like I can't spice up my life. It's like every day in and day in, day out, I'm doing these type of things. I don't have any qualities in life. I'm so boring. There's no much challenge. And that's every day I do the same old routines. Is that how my life's supposed to be? No. You can make it more interesting, but definitely discipline will help you a lot to make your success story. And it is true that discipline not just determines success, how long you stay. It all depends on how every day you discipline your life. So when you're writing a story, an essay about these type of things, you can use all these ingredients, which is later you're going to write this essay as well, right? So it was early May and the young leaf. Okay, we went through this passage already. Okay, and this is the next section C. We're going to talk about it with the, I think that, wait, let me see the answer is supposed to be here, but since three of you have not done, so next week by hook or by crook, I have to complete on the 18th, because on the 25th I have to complete section C, this one here. Okay, so okay, later we do this one. Okay, let's read the first paragraph. I read the first paragraph. Give you some ideas. So if you can, you complete the passage B and C, text C, section B and section C for these two comprehension passage. The text describes the tsunami and its effect on livelihood in Banda Aceh. Banda Aceh is in Indonesia. Okay, this Banda Aceh is highly affected by tsunami, earthquake, and volcano eruptions. Then you might ask, then why are these people staying there? Of course, there's a reason to stay there because the soil is rich and fertile, good for farming, plantations, and fishery because it's around the sea. So definitely it's very useful. So read it carefully and answer question 14 to 21 in the question booklet. Paragraph 1. 10 years ago, one of the deadliest natural disasters in history killed 227,898 people in 14 countries around the Indian Oceans. Nearly 170,000 of them in Indonesia. Wow, half of it from Indonesia. It began on the mornings of December 26, 2004. I don't think you are born. I was maybe about 30 plus years old. Yeah, 30 plus. My daughter was born. Yeah, my eldest son and my daughters was born in Singapore. About 150 miles off the west coast of Sumatra, when the magnitudes of 9.1 earthquake, so tsunami always come together with earthquake, poor thing. Like the third largest since 1900, 9.1 earthquake. Oh, rapture the ocean floor. Wow, rapture. The word rapture the ocean floor. Wow. What's the meaning of rapture the ocean floor? Torn apart, destroy, make the ocean floor like open up or whatever, or move up something. And because of tsunami and earthquake, sometimes they can create a island. They can even sink an island. Depends on how it works. Within 8 minutes, the fracture spans 700 miles. Whoa! Releasing 23,000 times more energy than the atomic bomb that destroyed Nagasaki, Japan, and parts of the seabed shifted 30 feet to the west-southwest. So this paragraph tells me the devastations of tsunami. The figures of the people killed was really show that how bad this tsunami is affecting the livelihood of Banda Aceh in Sumatra. And this first paragraph tells me that it is the most dangerous earthquakes ever happened in more than 100 over years. 1,100 years, more than 100 years ago. And this shows clearly that this tsunami has taken a lot of life. And I can foresee if I continue to read the next few paragraphs, it will tell me more story about how this tsunami is going to affect Banda Aceh. Back to you, Jamie. Second paragraph, please.
However, that was not the worst of it. Some segments of the fault was also surged upwards by tens of feet, and they lifted the whole column of seawater above them. At the sea surface that set in a motion wave, tsunami that traveled around the Indian Ocean. When it hit Sumatra, it was 100 feet high along part of the northwest coast. It was the tsunami that did the killing.
100 feet is like about maybe 30 story or 20 story. It's so freaking, I tell you. It's just like when the water just the wave or the seawater just cover the whole entire city. It's like the city is under the sea. That bad. So this paragraph tells you clearly that how bad it is and how is they might be asking a question. So when you're reading this kind of paragraph, you might think, what kind of question will they ask based on this second paragraph? How serious? And yet we sound serious. So can you give me an example in your own words? What you mean by underline the word 100 feet high? What does this sentence means to you? It means it's a very disaster. It's a unforeseen events that caught a lot of people off guard and unprepared. It's like 坐在那边等死而已. You can't run away unless you're Superman. Even the car, no matter how fast the car drives, if you're lucky enough to go to the higher ground, yeah, if not, then sorry. Practically, Banda Aceh is all very low ground and it's flooded. The whole entire town can be submerged under the sea. That's how bad it is. Junie, third paragraph, please. Thank you.
Eating.
Hanye, can you continue?
Partnership in that terrible day 10 years ago was the Indonesian city of Banda Aceh.
Banda
In
Aceh, Banda
Aceh, Banda Aceh. On Sumatra's northern tip, more than 60,000 of its 264,000 residents perished, about 35% of the total loss in Indonesia. 10 years later, Banda Aceh
Yes.
has been rebuilt and its population has climbed to 250,000, almost what it was before the disaster. With smooth new highways and vibrant late-night cafes, the city has been transformed. Aside from a number of immaculately groomed mass graves and a few intentional reminders of the disaster, such as the presence of a large ship marooned in a city park, most signs of the tsunami's damage has been erased.
So they have some destroyed buildings, destroyed transport system to remind them back then in 2004 that this tsunami had killed so many people, destroyed the city. So it's a constant reminder. It's just like when we go to Clarke Quay, they got these monuments about Major General Lim Bo Sing. When you go to Nanjing, they got this museum to remind of the mass massacre by the Japanese. Or if you go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, there are some uh, buildings that is known as a reminder of the bombing. And if you go to Pearl Harbor, they got this shrinking ship right directly below the build up of the museum to show that this ship was sunk during the Pearl Harbor attack. So this paragraph clearly shows that the people in Banda Aceh in the South Sumatra northern tips, quite near to Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. This is definitely geography already, yeah. And to tell you that how bad this city was being destroyed and come back to life again and transform to a better place. Not easy, but it's a way to show you that this is how a bad tsunami, in fact, tsunami is bad, can destroy. But after that, they forgot about it and move on their life. A decade ago, such detectors existed only in the Pacific. Had they been deployed in the Indian Ocean in 2004, some of the 51,000 people who died in Sri Lanka and India would have been spared. The tsunami took 2 hours to cross the Indian Oceans, and timely warnings or any warning at all would have saved thousands of lives. So you can see from this paragraph, it always must be some natural disaster, something bad happen, then people take precaution, people start to look into ways to improve and looks in the way to stop all these bad things happening. It's just like in Singapore, 10:30 you cannot drink alcohol. It must be something happen before that. Then the governments in place these rules and laws. So if they will have these equipments put in Sri Lanka, India, all these people will have got the warnings earlier and they can move to higher ground, evacuate from the place, knowing that the tsunami spent 2 hours to travel. No, 2 hours is damn freaking long. No, you can slowly eat your lunch, relax, go and pool, go and bathe, slowly pack your thing, walk up to the hill, drive. If your car is fast enough, drive. Even the Budo car also can drive and still reach on time to save the whole entire family life. But by the time we come near to that town, the village near the coastal of the sea, the story you know 了，全部是灭亡死掉。Jamie, are you ready? Judy, you finish makan ready? Tell me, we finish your food. Jamie, paragraph 5, please.
Asia, the fourth most popular country in the world, is in a less fortunate situation. 24,
2004.
2004 tsunami that began at the fault. That fault struck the Sumatran coast within
Coast.
30 minutes of the earthquake. Even with a near
Instantaneous. Near
instantaneous
instantaneous tsunami alert.
tsunami alert, many residents wouldn't have enough time to reach high ground. Faced with such unforgiving margin between life, Indonesia has through public
Your mic is lagging. I can't hear you. So sorry. Or is it your Wi-Fi? I only heard Indonesia. Then the rest I can't hear.
Indonesia has struggled to improve public awareness and preparedness.
Huh? I can't hear you. The rest. What?
3 or 4-story buildings, some of them with open ground floors to let the wave pass through, had been built in Banda
Banda Aceh.
Aceh, and other threatened cities. There is a network of sirens to warn them that a tsunami is imminent.
It's imminent. There's something wrong with your wife, mic. I can't really hear you. Anyway, what you say that must be something happens, a lot of people die, earthquakes, then finally they wake up. They decided to improve the public system by putting more sirens, that kind of sound. And then they have to build a handful of buildings, 3 to 4 story or even higher from a moving ground. Because Banda Aceh is a rich land, land of big enough to build. And there are not many people staying there, so no point building tall buildings. And building tall buildings take times and more expensive, more maintenance, more investment, so they may not want to build tall building unless it's a hotel. Even the hotel also don't build so tall. They got more plenty of land, not like Singapore. Everything go up, not horizontal. It's all vertical up. So this paragraph clearly tells you that it is so unfortunate that there must be someone pass away, die, then they wake up call, then they start to do something and improve the quality of life by putting all these warning signs to tell them if next time the tsunami come, you can have an early wake up call. Too late too late already That's how I feel Number 6, please, Han Ye. Number 7 will be you or Junie, if you don't mind. Number 6, Han Ye.
Nonetheless, much remains to be done as the response to recent earthquake made painfully evident. On April 11, 2012, when a magnitude 8.6 earthquake struck Banda Aceh, Indonesia's National Tsunami Warning Center issued a tsunami alert within 5 minutes of the first tremors. There was now an early warning system, which previously there was none, which was perfectly. But the local response to the alert does not bode well for future disasters. Officials in Banda Aceh have failed to establish clear emergency guidelines for the city. Although the earthquake didn't generate a tsunami, people with horrific first-hand experience expected one and panicked.
So you see, it's all drilled down to educations and the information passed down. I feel the government there are not doing a good job. Even you have the best warning system, best technology, and best equipments. And if the people, the population there are not being regularly update, just like scammer. In Singapore, everywhere you go now, they got poster, they got police officer, they got volunteer, they got on the TV, or even on the radio to talk about anti-scam, do not fall yourself into victim of scam. Recently, a person who lost 170 over $1,000 cash, life saving to a scammer to say that I put a malware, a very malicious malware, a virus into your handphone. I already hacked your handphone. In order to let your handphone work, you have to pay me this amount of money. If not, the whole entire handphone will be hacked, and then your number will be given to some syndicate to abuse your number and do bad things, and you were sent to the police and all these things. Sometimes we humans get panic for that. Or even maybe, honey, I put your face, a picture. Honey, you see, I saw you at this place smoking vapes. Now you know this type of thing called Photoshop, right? Photoshop. They can put, you say, I can put Ronaldo face into another person face, right? The touch of the AI is now so high tech. They can, as long as you take any pictures in the social media, they can just cut and copy and paste and put into somewhere else. But if you didn't do this type of thing, you don't worry what people do for you. Because why don't they do what other people do for you? Maybe you have offended someone, you are super rich, they know that you have enough saving or anything, or want to threaten you for whatever reason. It can be you and me, anybody. But when you see these kind of things, then you are knowledgeable. Oh, I know. I must report to the police. Oh, I know I must tell my parents. Oh, I know I delayed it. It's just a scam. But these people in Banda Aceh, most of them are not very highly educated. They were only told when you hear the signal, oh, means got tsunami coming, run for your life. Run where? Where are we supposed to run to? Do you have a direction for me now? Where to run? Or maybe they did say, but after 1, 2 years, the place may not be able to accommodate so many people. So it's all about the discipline. Do they now you understand why in school they got this fire drill? They want to discipline you how to exit. But every year the fire drill is not for fire. Oh, a fire drill, just take it easy. But when you have real fire, see how you run up. See how the discipline works when you go and escape the exit route. So in the building, in real life, they also got fire drill, got earthquake drill, all these things is to preparedness and have a strong discipline on it. If not, how? Come on, guys. We are living in the real world with a lot of technology on hand. So sometimes people use technology to abuse it. So that means in Singapore, there are a lot of people being scammed for hundred or even millions of dollars to accumulate all the victims being scammed. And all this money go to where? To these syndicates. 好吃懒做，不要做工，就是骗人家的钱。Why they must do that? Seriously, I don't know why. They are so good in their technology, and they want to use this to cheat people money. I cannot take it. Especially they are taking money from the old people. This is I cannot really take it. Junyi, next paragraph 7, please.
Even worse, she says, the staff responsible for operating the tsunami sirens fled, and the city's three multi-story tsunami shelters were locked. In Banda Aceh, everything became paralyzed very quickly.
Banda Aceh.
Roads
Please
to
read
high
this. Sorry, sorry to interrupt, Junyi. Very sorry. Please get this name Aceh correct. Because in your geography, I'm not sure in your present geography, they will talk about Southeast Asia. But in history, they always talk about Banda Aceh. Aceh is a very rich, fertile land. Again, one more time, Junyi, in Banda Aceh, every day.
In Banda Aceh every day, did not know that
No, everything
evacuations,
became paralyzed.
everything became paralyzed very quickly. Roads to high ground got choked. All those people in their cars would have been swept away. Many people in Banda Aceh, he says, did not know that evacuation centers have been built. Others having witnessed the ferocity of the 2004 tsunami, thought the structures would be unsafe and tried to escape inland instead.
So instead of going to the building, they run for their life in the low ground. And if really there's a tsunami coming, sayonara, even more than. So you see, it's about, that means the official there is not very strong discipline. It's not successful enough. They have a best equipments, best evacuation center, but yet this passage tell you that the people there, the government there, the people involved are not well trained. And worse still, the person who operating the tsunami fell first, run for his or her life. And that's wrong. This guy will get fired. Confirm will get fired. If I'm the boss, I'll fire him. You should be the last person to leave. Because if you are there, you usually may not be the one to die first, most of the time. Because you're supposed to alert people, so unlikely you'll be the first one to die. So that shows that something wrong with this place, Banda Aceh, the governments, the people involved, the high level grounds management people has problem with this whole structure system. Then again, in the next last paragraph, please, Julie. Yes, Julie, last paragraph. Thank
Then
you.
again, in Indonesia and other countries along the rim of the Indian Ocean, such measures may be insufficient to protect the hundreds of millions of people who live along the coast. Even with the best warning systems and evacuation bans, there are simply too many people in harm's way. In Southeast Asia alone, more than 10 million people live within a mile of the coast. Short of moving Banda Aceh, Padang, and every other threatened coastal city miles inland, there is no fail-safe defense against future tsunamis.
Very sad, huh? Even the scientists in the developed countries and researchers and inventors who want to save people in this group of people is staying in this kind of poor conditions. If the governments and the people there are not helping them, not putting effort to educate them, just taking it, okay, since they give us free help us volunteer. I just put that on. After all, I'm not saying that. I don't give a damn whether they die or suffer or what. It's not the way. That is wrong. These are your people. You should get people to go there and continue to be successfully educating them, have a proper set of discipline to escape, to make sure they are better. It's not just like, oh, okay, lor. You just put it there. If they come, then just see what they can do. Lor. It's not I didn't put, I put already. At least I keep warning. It's not right. This is not the way you do it. I feel the last paragraph itself is like telling people, okay, I have the best of everything for you, but if you do not know how to use it, do not know how where to go, then it's your take. This is super wrong. That is not correct. Okay, let's move on to the question itself for section C. In paragraph 1, what does the word raptures line 4 tell you about the states of the ocean for 1 mark? Okay, quote a word in paragraph 1 that suggests that the earthquake struck a large area. A word only, 1 mark. Wow. Hate the sound downstairs. What does the word such imply about the movements of the segments of the fault? The fault, that means on the ocean bed. That means they tear it apart, and then what happened next? So I move on to question 17. So see it for me. In paragraph 3, how has the population changed since 2004 tsunami? 10 years ago, which is 2004, present that is now, how much have they changed? So look at paragraph 3, and that's 2 marks. So don't give me 1 word, at least a few words. In paragraph 3, what does immaculately groomed? Line 18 tells you about the appearance of the mass grave. Immaculately, if you're not sure, this one is very important in Christian, immaculately groomed. In Christian words, means something to do with how it looks like, how it feels, how you do things. Oh my God, mass grave. In paragraph 19, in question 19, in paragraph 3, what are the 2 observations which suggest that most signs of the tsunami damage have been erased? So in 2004, after that, the whole tsunami over, you can see a lot of buildings being torn, fall apart, fallen apart. Okay, the root structures, the car, the buildings. But after that, what is the observations after that? And it's totally gone. Oops. In paragraph 4, why does the author think that the loss of life due to the tsunami could have been prevented? Obviously, I already explained to you in paragraph 4 just now in paragraph 5. Okay, let's go back to paragraph 4 and 5. So this paragraph 4, right? Okay, I told you, right? This one. That's why I explained, I read this, I explained to you already. Had they been deployed earlier? So it must be something happens seriously, then they start to take actions, too late already. It's always prevention is better than cure. And paragraphs 5 and 6, the rest also talk about it, how it is. If you have an early warning system, that would be great. But they still need a lot of efforts to let the people know how to use the system, where to go for it. All right. And this one is about Peter. Peter. What is the purpose of Anne saying this? And what is the purpose of Ben saying that? That's the purpose. And explain why Anne say this. Explain why Ben say this. That's the E. And then the T. Is Anne tone positive or is it Ben tone negative? That is the tone. And then the next E. Give example of what Anne has said. Give example of what Ben has said. And then the R is it what the example explanation and the purpose and the tone that Anne has said, is it reliable? So you have to check the paragraph. And what Ben has said, purpose, example, and tone, is it reliable? That's a R. Peter. From paragraph 6, identify two examples that ends give to support. See, two examples. So we have the second E, evidence, which is example. Two evidence, 2 marks. Don't give me one evidence, expect to have 2 marks in your exam. No. No way. Explain how bad. That's why you must discipline yourself. Look at the answer. Okay? Where am I? Okay, explain how Ben can support his position by using the information from paragraph 6. Okay, so you see, it's the same thing again. Explain how Ben can support his position by using the information from paragraph 6. So you see, the purpose of him saying that, explain, then the tone, why. However, there are still areas that require improvement. It's quite negative. Much improvement has been made in the Indonesian government. Cope this. Yeah, very positive. But this one is no, not true. You need improvement. So quite negative and quite skeptical, quite uh not believing it will be works. So how? How do you prove it? So use the informations in paragraph 6. That means you code now, you need to code. Okay. Now here, these 8 points, this is very straightforward. I've done for you like that already. So you don't need to write in paragraph form. As long as you got these 8 points to show preventive measure in place and why they did not help improve matters. So this is quite related, these questions or this summary is quite related to what Ben has said. And therefore, use the material from 5, 7, 8. You see, I was right? These three paragraphs, the last 4 paragraph is something that the government in Indonesia must do something to improve the quality of the life when tsunami or earthquake comes, to give them a fast warning. Did they do a good job? You should write in full sentences. So each sentences maybe give, since it's 80 words, right? You never say 80 words. By right, it should be 80 words. So with 80 words, each sentence, the best is 10 words, 10 words, 10 words. So this is a practice. In real examinations, they will not give you point 1, point 2, point 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They will ask you to write the entire one paragraph with 80 words. So now this is a good practice. So each sentence, not more than 10 words. Well, if you think this sentence only 7 words, then here we can write longer a bit. But if this one complete 10 words, then of course the next one, what you do. If this one you want to have 12 words, then the next one you have to cut to 2 words. That means 8 words. Okay? So make sure all the 8 points have 80 words exact. So next week you will be doing section B and C if you have time. If not, we definitely have to cover section B on the 18th of May. Okay? Now, I would like all of you to look at these 5 questions. I will give you 1 minute. Julie, Anya, and Jamie, I'll give you 1 minute to think of which questions you want to do. I'll come back to you, all right? 1 minute to look at which question you want to do. Okay. So, Jimmy, which question you want to do? Wait. Let me put this one down. Hold on. Yes, Jimmy, which question?
Discipline the only way to success.
Question 1 to give me a number, is it?
3.
Number 3, Judy.
Question 3.
Also question 3, Han Ye,
Next question 3.
you also,
Mm.
Oh, can you spend the next couple of minutes and give me the draft? Draft as in point form. How you start your intro, your paragraph 1, paragraph 2. Start doing it now and send it by Zoom chat group, all right? Paragraph 3 and your conclusion. So you can use the words like setting, who is your main characters where involved to talk about these topics. Then your atmosphere. Point form, no need to give me paragraph. Point form, atmosphere. The rhythm you have ready, right? And then the title, of course, you have ready. Okay? So let's do now. So in point form, how you start your introduction? Of course, your introduction, you want to give me a couple of sentences by all means, all right? Thank you, everyone. I'll be here waiting for your Zoom chat to send me the answer. And we ended the day for today. Thank you very much. Then the faster you give me the draft, we end the lesson. Okay, I'm not rushing you. I'm just telling you, all right? Okay, thank you for your introductions. Why not type one shot? Give me everything, easier.
When I press enter, it will just
No, you don't press enter, you press shift enter. You go to next.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you go shift enter, you go to next line. If I not,你试试看。If I'm not mistaken 啊，你试试看。哎呦，为什么这样的？如果我没有记错的话，What the hell？哎呦，where is your introductions 啊？翻页啊，哦，this is introduction 啊。That will not call paragraph one 啊，this call paragraph introductions paragraph。You shift enter 了，Jimmy，so you don't need to type like that。你试试看 shift enter。Thank you, Junie. This will be your introduction, huh? You can look at the screen here. I'm pasting it for you. So you are doing a draft now. Anyway, this kind of questions is not for O level. It's a higher learning. It's a IP and above essay. Okay, this is paragraph 2. Okay. Yeah, do. Oh my God. What did I do? Okay, sorry. Well done, Jimmy. Awesome. Can do shift enter can now, Jimmy can now. Because I can't see your head nodding or not. So I believe you can. Thank you, Junie. Well done. So this is also help you to do the draft when you are in the exam in September or October this year. When you are receiving an essay, straight away you must come out some draft. If you are doing these questions, at least you have a draft to know what you are going to write so that you will not write out of point, so that you will have more ideas. When you start to write the actual ones, I think with this draft, I can add more ideas to it. I can add more fee spot to it. I can add more vocab to it, all right? So this is to practice your disciplines in time management. I repeat, it's time management. All right, so Hanya, you have your conclusions. It's not very far away from here. Junior, what is your paragraph, second paragraph?
Hmm?
Second paragraph. Is this the
What
second paragraph? Where's the
paragraph?
second paragraph? You're
What?
writing, huh? Huh?
This paragraph one.
Yeah, okay. You're writing second paragraph, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hope I did not get it wrong. So, yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you very much. So, paragraph 3 and conclusions. Hanya, conclusion. So now you know what to do. So this is also one of your homework. Okay, I will go through it next week. Thank you, Hanya. You can relax now while waiting for Jamie and Junie to complete it. So of course, Hanya, if you still want to add in more to your this is discipline the only way to success? Of course, go ahead. Thank you, Jamie. So once you all complete this, we'll end the lessons. And remember to go and do your school homework, please. Even the June holiday is not for you to really 100% enjoy home. You can still enjoy and discipline yourself a couple of days, but you still have to hit the books, hit the exam paper, hit to read more books. If you want to go for triple science pure. If you think you don't want to be so stressful, then it's okay. It's your life. Thank you, Journey. So we got last the third paragraph and conclusions, and Jamie will be conclusion. Thank you, Jamie. I always look forward to your answers. Some of your answers I just roughly read through, very interesting. I hope this draft you have, Jamie, can materialize and end up into a good essay. I like this one. I love this one. I don't know where you get this. Is it in your own or you copy from somewhere in Google? But I love this one. So I read, I do read your things. So it's now how to make it into paragraph, into words, to 380 to 500 words. Thank you, Jamie. Now we are waiting for Junie to have paragraph 3 and conclusion. And we ended the lesson. Well done. Everyone, very proud of you today. Oh, please, if you are going to collect the pop-in voucher, please let me know in advance. Because the staff will look at your photo about the pop-in and then they will acknowledge by your name and your handphone number, okay? Wow, finally, good. Can I have your conclusion and we call it a day for today? Thank you very much, Julie. Okay, this is just a draft, but in your conclusion, you must write at least 5 to 7 sentences to give it a good conclusion. Thank you, everyone. You made my day. Appreciate it. So I hope you can complete your 2 comprehension passage section B and C, as well as this essay if you really want to go get A1, A2 for your English. It's your choice. There'll be more and more homeworks coming out and more of this kind of practice.